Honk. What is up, Cobra Kai fans? Welcome back to the channel. So, how's everyone doing? Just to say, G-Rod was supposed to join me, but there's a bit of a delay on his side, but I will update you when he can join. But the whole point of this stream is to kind of have a little Q&A, talk about the Cobra Kai. Any questions? I haven't done a stream in a while. And yeah, just celebrate the 15K with you guys because that's a big number for me personally. And I just can't believe it still. I mean, a few months ago we hit 10K. Still couldn't believe that. 15K though, it's crazy, man. And I just gotta say, I thank you all for the love, the support. I really do read your comments, your DMs, honestly, everything you send. Like I always read it, and I really appreciate it, and really keeps me going as well. And I just really love doing what I'm doing with Cobra Kai Nation, and it just makes it so much better when you guys are enjoying it. That's pretty much the point of it, you know. So yeah, I will let you know about the whole G-Rod thing. Hopefully he can make it. He's a busy guy, you know, things can come up. But yeah, I'm so excited to get into this. So guys, Junior, good to see you. RJ, what's up, my man? I see all you guys. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much. Congrats on 15K, buddy. Thank you, John. Thank you, guys. Honestly, I love you all. I've seen so many of you in the comments on the streams in the past, and I'm seeing so many of you regularly, and I love this. It's kind of like a little community we got going here. I love it. What's up, Mega Cloud? First question, I guess. When do you think the tournament will take us season 4, mid-season finale? I said a while ago it could be mid-season, but I think because of some of the videos I've created and, you know, spoiler alert, it could be a little bit of a spoiler. I think the finale is going to be the tournament will be the finale, but it'll probably take place over 2 episodes, which is much more of a fresh idea, and I quite like that. Anna, thank you. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. TCK, what's up, man? Thank you so much. Strike first. Good to see you, man. Congrats on across the pond. Brandon, thank you so much. Christopher, thank you for your support. John is Cobra Kai. You know what? I didn't even ask him. I don't know if Drew would be free right now, but that would be cool if he came in. Heard that snake from the Karate Kid Part 3's Terry Sauce. I remember, funny enough, Brianna, how you doing? I haven't seen you ever on the channel, so it's good to see you. 15K on the way to 100K. Let's get it. Funny enough, I remember this question actually ties in with you, Brie. I think you remember this. Screen Rant posted an article saying that Snake is Terry Silver's son, but it wasn't true. And Brie's been a fan from like day one of Karate Kid, and that has never been the case. So I don't know where Screen Rant got that from, but they're quite inaccurate with certain things. Brie's basically a fact check. She's the biggest Karate Kid fan of one of them from day one. So yeah. So that's cleared up for you. Kira, how you doing? Do I like Terry? Yeah, I mean, this character is amazing. I mean, I think we all like what he brings to the Karate Kid universe, and also what he's going to bring to Cobra Kai. I mean, Thomas Ian Griffith, such a legend, like what he's done with the character. And it's just so cool to see that, you know, there's someone that believes in what Kreese does, but is very different at the same time. Michael, how you doing? Emmett, good to see you. Love your channel. Thank you so much. Martico post talking about the All Valley. Oh, I don't know if that's a recent post or something else. Thank you, Kira. That was quite a while ago, but thanks anyway, I guess. Ben Mattel, that'd be sick. Yeah, that would be. 100K tomorrow, I'm calling it. I love that. 100K lies, hit your bill. Jesus. I mean, Drew and Cobra Kai Fury aren't even at a million, so I couldn't imagine. I think that was the case. Yes. What's up, Matty? Brianna, they get information from the wiki. Yes. I like the wiki pages they do for fandoms, but there's so many things I have to double check. There's like, I remember speaking to people about even not just a Karate Kid, even like Marvel, they're getting certain things wrong on that, and it's such a big universe. But yeah, it's annoying when they do that, right? Shrim, what if a Cobra hides in plain sight means Tasty will be in season 4, but Johnny and Daniel and their students will be completely unaware up until the final scene in the season 4 finale? It sounds more like someone could betray someone with that. I know this whole spy thing a while ago, people saying that, you know, Robbie and Hawk are going to be like insiders on both sides, but I don't know. Like, I don't think it relates to that. I think it might just be a play on words that if Hayden said this, that might just be teasing us, you know. Could be that, yeah. Wait, I think there was a few questions. Hold on, I'm trying to just scroll back. I think I missed a question. Phoebe had a question. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, Mega Cloud. Yeah, that's true. Do you think this is a good question? Do you think Mike Barnes is a psychotic villain or just a bully to Daniel? I don't think he was psychotic. He might have seemed extreme, of course, Cobra Kai being under the influence of Kreese and Terry as well. But I would say he was just like Johnny, but amped up in the sense, like the way Mike took it. Johnny kind of felt like this guy was messing around with him and the alley thing, so he felt like I gotta get this twat. Whereas Mike's like, I'm gonna get this guy regardless. But then he kind of was like, I'm getting paid. This I need to do this. I'm kind of curious what he would have been like if it wasn't for them kind of pushing him to get Daniel to sign and, you know, make him compete again. It would have been interesting. Thank you, D King. Bree asked a question for Q&A. Do you think Daniel would have killed Kreese if it was just him and Johnny there? I love this question because I remember having debates about it after the finale with a lot of people. If the kids they didn't turn up, I actually think like the thing is the way Daniel was positioned and like he looks like he's gonna finish him. And I think the thing with what he learned from Chosen, not just the pressure points, but when he was explaining the whole, you know, pressure points technique, where it came from, the law with, you know, the Miyagi history. I honestly think, like, I actually think Daniel was considering it, but if the kids didn't come, I reckon he would finish him maybe because, like, this guy has been bothering for so long, like when he was a kid and even when he's a father now, like I mean, how many years in his life has Kreese kind of come in and ruined some of it? I mean, he didn't see Kreese for so long, but it's rehashed that past he had in the Karate Kid, you know. So I think he may have, but the thing is, with the nod with Johnny, what did the nod mean? Is that just Johnny going, "Thanks for saving me," or like, "That's it, it's over for Kreese"? I think maybe Daniel would have knocked him out at least. I think he would have knocked him out. But I don't know what would have happened. Maybe he would have walked off with Johnny. But if he killed him, that might have really ruined Daniel as a person. Because you know, Miyagi didn't teach him to do this, even if someone like Kreese is still bothering him. It's such a hard question to answer because like he could have knocked him out, could have walked off, he could have killed him. Johnny's there. But yeah, I honestly think he would have got very close to killing him if it was just him and Johnny there. He was very motivated to hurt Kreese because the fact that the Cobras attacked his, you know, attacked his like house and Sam, and he's fed up with the whole Cobra Kai thing. So 3 months, not long. But that's probably to answer your question, Breeze. Difficult one. I did a quiz in Cobra Kai and I got to go as Johnny. That's badass. I actually was thinking I need to do one of those quizzes on the channel because I still haven't. I'm so pumped up Cobra Kai season 4. I can't wait to watch all 10 episodes in one day. I don't care how many hours it takes. I think everyone's going to be doing that. I'm a fan of the whole weekly drop, but a lot of people don't like that. Or if they just did daily releases, I wouldn't mind that either. It would be cool. Favorite character from the Karate Kid franchise. This is a difficult one. People know I love Miguel and Johnny in Cobra Kai. In the Karate Kid franchise, it'd probably be Miyagi or Daniel. It's got to be one of them. As a kid, Daniel was definitely a favorite character, and then Miyagi. It was either one, but Miyagi really stuck out. Probably have to go with Miyagi. Just reminded me of my granddad as well. I've told you guys this before, and I love the way he is and the way he helped Daniel was just so like I love that. Love that that relationship they had. Nikki, thank you for the support, but yeah, please don't spam. I have a rule that people spam. I have to time them out. Yeah, this is coming out. Well, in about 18 days, in 18 days we've got the Netflix to Dumb event, and I'm sure everyone is we're gonna get something new, and we're gonna see this date announcement teaser then. I'm hoping they are gonna drop it then. I mean, they could drop it a day or two or a little bit after, but this is a big event, and Cobra Kai has really been promoted. The big three have tweeted about it, so they are fully aware of it. Unlike the Geek Tweak, they weren't sure what was going on with that, so clearly nothing season 4 was going to drop apart from them redistributing the Terry Silver teaser like that. It was annoying. But yeah, we're gonna get something great. We're gonna get a teaser. I think we will. I think the official trailer would be the month before release. So November is most likely when we'll get because December is coming out sort of towards the end of November, depending on when the release date is in December. Like it will kind of correlate with when it will be out. But like I think November will definitely get the trailer because we always get it like a month before the season release. So yeah, and then I think the teaser that's coming is literally the main teaser for season 4 that we haven't got yet for September. Out of here with the spam, no mercy. Daniel and Johnny going to discuss Kreese ordering out of commission, Bobby doing it and then apologizing again and again. Do you know what? This is an interesting question. I've thought about, Daniel and Bobby interacting. I mean, with the whole Eagle Fang Miyagi Do team up, I hope Bobby visits them and like this is a chance for him to kind of help Johnny with the whole team up, but also to see that he's getting on with Daniel. Like Johnny and Daniel are finally understanding each other. But honestly, Bobby and Daniel, like the whole thing with Bobby injuring him at the tournament, he did say, "I'm sorry, Daniel," in the moment, but I think he will want to show Daniel, like, I'm not that guy anymore. I still apologize for it, but I've changed a lot, and I think that would make Daniel more. He'll be more like that would kind of bring him closer to Johnny, knowing like one of his friends that was like Johnny like that. They've changed, they're different, or he sees their perspective. Where is Miyagi is my favorite in the Karate Kid too. I think everyone loves him, like without a doubt. So that's probably the one. He's probably the one. What will they announce Cobra Kai today? So the teaser, like the actual. We know it's coming December. We don't know when in December we're getting season 4. So hopefully the actual confirmation for that. They might say something about season 5, but then they've just confirmed season 5, so maybe not now. Full focus is on the footage for season 4. So yeah, I expect it to be like a little bit longer than the teaser we got for season 3, just because we've kind of had the All Valley promo, but that wasn't a proper teaser if you think about it. We got like seconds of shots. I remember Watch Party made a good point. He said that we hardly got from that All Valley promo, we got less footage in that than even the legacy trailer for Cobra Kai and it moved to Netflix, where we saw Daniel in Okinawa, like, he's right. We just got those quick snapshots. Cobra Kai is the best show ever. Miguel was my favorite character. In my opinion, he is the Daniel Russo's generation. I think so. There's a lot of interesting parts of him that kind of make you think of that Daniel, and I agree in a sense. He is basically the Karate Kid of Cobra Kai. So, yeah. Who's your favorite sensei? I've asked this question to people, but I'd have to go with Johnny because I like Daniel and I love that what he would teach me. But then I like Johnny's way of integrating that Cobra Kai thing, but then it's evolved. It's not strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Like, don't be an asshole, basically. Like, be badass, but don't like go out being an asshole, you know? So I like Johnny's a lot. I'll probably say Johnny because he would be quite a funny sensei to have as well. Him or Daniel. You will always get something good out of that. Everybody mark your calendar if you haven't on the 25th for the Tadam event. I will be streaming it. And it's great because we can co-stream it as well. So I can show you footage through this, but obviously, like, I might have to turn sound off. I don't know. Although they said no copyright music will be played, which is a good thing. Question CKN: how long would it take to finish the season 4? How many hours does it take? You mean to watch? I mean, I think the last season was about 6 hours and a bit. So probably a little bit more. I mean, this is the thing. Do you think G-Rod is returning? Oh, he's confirmed he's not going to be returning season 4. I don't know about, I think he said season 5 as well, but I couldn't say if he's going to be in a future season or not, you know. He did confirm it a while ago. Because he gets a lot of people asking him about Cobra Kai, as you can imagine. But yeah. I think it would be cool to see him back, but I don't know how they'll do it. But hopefully. Yeah, I will be live streaming the Tadam event, don't worry. When he joined Cobra Kai, I literally was like, oh my god. I mean, I made a theory about this a while ago, and I told you guys in season 2, Kreese predicted, like, or foreshadowed Robbie joining Cobra Kai with Johnny. And it ended up happening. And I was like, I wasn't like, oh, I knew it was going to happen. It's just the way they did it was so like, oh my god, this is so climactic. You know, Johnny walking into Cobra Kai, storming in, kicks a door, sees Kreese, but then he sees his son getting taught by Kreese. Like, that's gonna make him so angry. Do you think they'll be able to top the School Brawl? You know what? That was so good. I think they will have to do something like more crazy. I mean, the house fight was insane. I don't know how you guys feel, if you prefer the house fight, the School Brawl, but I hope they can do something better. I mean, this show does get better each season, and I'm enjoying it. But I really do hope the biggest fight scenes get better each season. So far, it's been looking like it's getting better, so I have faith. Yeah, roughly about 5-6 hours. I think it's 6 hours and a bit, or roughly that. I mean, if you're straight up watching 10 episodes, it will be obviously quicker. But if you're taking breaks, yeah, a little bit longer. Do you like Robbie? I do like Robbie. Obviously, I was angry with what he did with Miguel, but when I rewatched season 1, 2, and 3, I really looked at things at his lens as well. And you know, Miguel's kind of like the golden boy. Like, he can kind of get away if he. I feel like if Miguel did that to Robbie, maybe people wouldn't dislike Miguel as much as they did with Robbie doing it to him. And you know, loads of people love Miguel. We love his journey, but like, I just think Robbie is misunderstood a lot. And it's important to understand all characters. Don't just hammer a character for something they did. Like, obviously, he did the worst thing with Miguel, but at the same time, like, there were so many things going on in his life that kind of caused it. But yeah, you don't kick someone off a balcony, but at the same time, like, I think Robbie should have apologized, you know, to Miguel, and he never did. That's the thing I didn't agree with. So I see the criticisms and why people might dislike him, but he's an interesting character, and of course he's a badass fighter. But Miguel's always my boy. Can't do him like that. Yeah, it was crazy. I've always wanted to meet the cast crew. Oh, trust me, I'd really want to. And yeah, I'm grateful I've met some cast members through interviews, through through doing this. But obviously, haven't met anyone in person. That would be awesome to meet anyone or everyone I've spoken to. Opening scenes of season 4. I think there'll be something to do with the training. A little bit off Kreese, and then eventually we'll see Terry Silver at the end of episode 1. I feel like they're gonna show Kreese. I think Terry's gonna walk in, and then they're gonna end the episode with him, and then episode 2, Kreese and Silver. Maybe a little flashback at the start of episode 2 of season 4, like they did with season 3. And then they kind of show a bit of him and Silver, and then it kind of cuts to present day. I think that'll be really awesome if they do that. And it's not repetitive. They're not recycling the same sort of thing they did with season 3. It's still fresh because Silver's there. Thank you so much, Hasta la Vista, Terminator. If Mike Barnes returns season 5, do you reckon he'll be a bad character? Do you mean I'm really confused. You said, "Oh, he will be a bad character or bad character." Do you mean just being evil? I think he will be an interesting character. I don't know how they're going to go about him. I mean, people don't want the whole Johnny treatment with him. I think we need to kind of have him at a third party, like third perspective, where he's not involved with Kreese and all that, and of course not going to sympathize with Daniel and Johnny. But I'd like him to have his own lens, because he seems like a lone wolf. I mean, he became Karate's bad boy before Silver even wanted him in Cobra Kai, So he's quite strong-willed on his own. So most likely he'll be a lone wolf and how he enters. Be interesting how they write him in. Opening season 4, Stingray beating. Oh my god! If that was a what if, that would be funny. Sorry, so many questions. I will try and get to most of these. That would be cool. Will Pepto be poured on Miguel's head again? Oh, that would be crazy. Have you seen the new packaging of Oktoberfest Coors Banquet? No, I haven't. If you could send me a photo of it, that'd be great. Or I'll check it out somewhere. I've spoken to a lot of you guys before about release day and when you think it's dropping. Christmas would be cool, but I feel like you'd be more focused on family. I mean, I would watch Cobra Kai regardless. New Year's, as last year we got, or yeah, technically last year. And then if it's Christmas, I don't care when it drops in December. I will watch it any day. But most people will be, spending time with family. So maybe the 24th, because normally they drop it on a Friday. So that would make sense. Miguel and Johnny are the best duo for sure. Oh, how can you not like this duo? Do you know what I mean? Breezy got another question. Do you think Johnny will end up having dinner with the Russos in season 4? Would that make him part of the family? Woo! I would have thought that would have been See, I would like to see this because not only it kind of shows the relationship between Daniel and Johnny and how comfortable Johnny is now around Daniel and his family. They could make some funny jokes, but I would love to see how Anthony kind of interacts with Johnny again, because he's a little bit older, and also if he still had a problem with Johnny, why is this asshole having dinner with us? Dad, you hate this guy, and he's like, no, son, we're getting on now. I'd love to see him trying to egg Johnny. Then Johnny's like, me and your daddy are friends, so you better be careful because I'm close by now. I can whoop your ass. I would love to see I'd love to see that. That would be actually that would be a cool concept. The last time he sat there was very, very different. They nearly had a fight. And Anthony calls him a douchebag. Yeah, I feel like this could feel more like when Carla came in with Sam and they had dinner together. But I feel like Johnny could open up about a lot more about him. And Johnny could, and Daniel could talk about the Cobra Kai situation. Perhaps I've said this, Breed, before. With I definitely feel that Daniel is going to tell Johnny about his experience with Cobra Kai and Terry Silver. And once Daniel sees Terry Silver, I'm sure there'll be an interaction with him and Johnny to like talk about this guy and why he's like, we need to sort this out together, or this has got more difficult with the tournament because he's helping Kreese. So I think this dinner, this could be the moment where Daniel and Johnny kind of talk about Cobra Kai together and the experiences they've had, but then Daniel opening up about his Cobra Kai experience and why he's been so bad about it being opened up again, and Johnny will fully understand the picture now. So it will be good to see that. That's really a cool idea. I think Bobby will marry Carmen. Bobby? Oh, sorry, I read that too. I read that first bit. Oh, you mean like the priest? Like, yeah, because he's a priest. That would be really funny. They get married together. Bobby's Daniel's his best man. Although his best man would kind of be Bobby slash rest in peace to Rob Garrison, but Tommy would have definitely been there. Jimmy will definitely be there. Dutch, I don't think he's coming back to the series, according to Chad McQueen's daughter, Maddie McQueen, on their Instagram, but I hope they can get him. Because even for a cameo, it would be cool. But we will see. I think both fights were amazing, but the school fight insane. I think the school fight was like, the first tournament in Cobra Kai season 1 was amazing, but the school fight was just so iconic because Tori and Sam, that whole thing happened, the drama between that, and then everyone starts getting involved in the fight. Cobras versus Miyagi-Do's, it got crazy. And then obviously how dark the ending was, that was a very big deal. I love what they did with the school fight. I think it had more purpose in the sense it was like think of it like this. We'd never seen a film like Infinity War, so I can understand why people preferred that to Endgame, because Endgame you had that big battle, although that big battle was better than Infinity War. I like each film as much as I do, but Endgame will always be better for me. See it in this way, like the LaRusso fight was amazing, but the fight that really convinced me, I think that made it better than the school fight was the fight that Johnny and Kreese had and Daniel and Kreese. I'm looking at my Ralph Macchio signed autograph with like Daniel and Kreese fighting. Like we'd never seen that moment in the history of the Karate Kid. That was the first time that Daniel stuck up to Kreese. He's not a kid anymore. He's an adult. He can fight this guy. So like, yeah, that was iconic, and also how close it was that Kreese nearly killed Johnny, Daniel nearly finishing Kreese. The whole fight. I think season 3 fight topped the school fight for that reason, but the school fight was phenomenal. Thank you, Astro. I appreciate that. Nico, thank you so much. What are your thoughts on Kreese about season 5 from Hayden? More goods are coming soon, which is awesome. Yes, he did say that. I thought more about season 4, not even about season 5. So Hayden's on it. Wouldn't say it's a leak. It's more that I think it's a cryptic message that we will understand once we watch season 4. We can't know for sure what this means, but I feel like there's a scene that might play out not exactly the same, but the quotes in that G.I. Joe clip that Hayden said, it was said more than a man, like, sorry, it said was a man. That is really cryptic of something that we will see from Kreese in season 5, but we can't know exactly what's going on because we haven't seen season 4, so it's just something to kind of keep us going and keep us on our feet because season 5, season 5 teasers are coming out, even though season 4 is not even out yet. And there's a lot to take in. Season 5 has been confirmed. Season 5 filming is starting soon as well. So it's a lot. The cast is confirmed. Do you mean like probably on IMDb? I don't know. Jim Tim, yeah, I think he does get too much hate. I mean, I can understand the whole thing about the mistakes he's made and can be unlikable at times, but don't hate on the guy. I understand him. I really want Diaz to be. This is the thing. I want him to win. Miguel, what I think I want Miguel to win, but Robbie needs to win for the story and for progression. I think he will win. Personally, I think that would be better. And much I want Miguel to win. Robbie and Miguel having one each, that would really set the tone higher and more crazy. But yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to. There's so much I need to catch up on. Bree. Oh, Super Chat from Bree. Thank you so much, Bree. I love that stream. That sounds wonderful. I really hope it comes true. I really hope they kind of share that Cobra Kai experience they've had, and also Amanda can see that, and Sam can see what Johnny had to go through, and also understand more about the Daniel situation with Cobra Kai. And yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Bree. I'm going to keep smashing it out. And thank you so much for being welcoming as well when I started this up. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I really do hope we do get a nice scene with Daniel and Johnny like that. Like season 1, we had it. Season 2, we had it. Nice little moments. Speed back. Ario Speedwagon in the car. Them talking about their senseis being like fathers in the bar. I loved it. It was actually Hayden, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Are you doing what's up, Frank? Are you doing a live stream on the 25th? And if so, can I get a birthday shout out during it? Oh, your birthday's that day. Dude, I definitely will when I see you on that. Happy belated birthday though for before then. And yeah, that would be a great present, wouldn't it? That's awesome. Dutch being back is my only remaining wish for the series. As far as old characters returning, I want more Dutch than Mike Barnes at this point. You may know now that originally Dutch was going to appear in season 2, but unfortunately, scheduling conflicts, and I don't think he could do it at the time. I think Josh Shield said this in an interview with Entertainment Weekly that he was really trying to get him back, but they couldn't. But yeah, it would be cool to see Dutch, even though he doesn't have a big role, just to have him back for the sake of Johnny's, past. That'd be cool. That fight was crazy, wasn't it? I never knew I needed to see Daniel save Johnny until I knew he had to, and I screamed, "Oh, I lost it! I lost it, Brie," because like that cemented their like partnership, like I've got your back kind of thing, and we've never seen that from them. Yeah, that was. I did record my reactions. So probably worth up. Actually, I did record my finale reaction and I did post it on my channel, but I can't remember if it was just the ending or it was literally the that fight and what happened. That I just can't wait to see what they do in season 4 with these two, because surely they can't have more arguments and just keep hating each other for super little things. I feel like that's really past. I feel like this is the part of the series where they have to really build on what they have in season 3. So yeah, I would love to see more like that. But yeah, Daniel saving Johnny, Johnny nodding at him. Oh, I just them teaming up and the whole bow at the end and them looking at the students. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. I loved it. I have a feeling that girl from Kreese Flashbacks will tell Kreese that what he teaches to students like Captain Kirk. I don't quite understand what you mean, but you talking about Betsy? Bobby Mary Carmen. Yeah, I generally thought he meant that. This is something that needs to happen. Robbie needs to apologize to Miguel. If you think about it, have Robbie and Miguel even had a sit down and a conversation to understand each other? No. It's basically Daniel and Johnny all over again. Miguel sort of being Daniel in a sense. from the Karate Kid, and Johnny sort of being Robbie, not because of Robbie's the son, but in the way this all happens. I feel that it will be a moment of Robbie's like, I've kind of understood what I've done was wrong, and I'm sorry. And Miguel's like, I forgive you, like the second chances. Miguel's very, although it will hit him hard. Like I think he's a forgiving type, and I'm sure he will accept that apology unless Miguel's like, hell no. Hawk winning would be like a crazy what if theory. Like that would be quite an interesting like concept, and how that would have changed things. If he was Miguel and Miguel was Hawk, I feel like then he would win. But yeah. How would you picture Terry's Silver entrance? Very good question, because I think that Daniel will go to the Cobra Kai dojo after some fight and then see Terry Silver with Kreese, and then he says, "Hello, Danny boy." Oh, I do like this, but I think the first time we see Silver is literally when he's with Kreese, or he walks into the dojo. They hear the bell. I feel like that will be the case. But the first interaction they have, maybe episode 2, episode 3. That might be a bit early, but we'll see. Maybe episode 3 or 4. Maybe episode 4 he sees Silver, just like how Daniels were chosen at the end of episode 4. And episode 5 they go on, but I'm sure that Daniel is going to see Silver or we're going to see more of Silver and Daniel more episodes than of course we did with like Daniel and Chosen. Because that Okinawan trip was, for a few episodes. You're the best YouTuber talking about Cobra Kai. Thank you so much, Master Yoshi. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. This is an interesting question. Would you audition for CK if you had the chance, just to experience the journey? I would love to do this. I mean, I've always liked the idea of extra work. I've never done it, but I've always been interested because I don't have acting experience. I'm not looking for acting experience like to go into it, but you never say never. I would love to be an extra, just the experience of being on set, being part of a production. If I was in Cobra Kai, that would be a dream come true because I love this show. I love talking about it on the daily. I mean, needless to say, but it would be really cool to be an extra in it. I would geek out though, because like I'm a fan. All the little things I didn't know about the show, I would know. There'll be things I still don't know, but like, yeah, I wouldn't. Oh man, there'd be things I couldn't share, of course, but I wouldn't share that because NDA or blah blah blah. And yeah, I don't want to ruin the show for people, so I wouldn't be one of those. But yeah, just about the experience and the journey, to see the guys on set appreciate what they've done, to even chill with Sholo and like Jacob. Let's say if I got the chance, that would be awesome, man. And needless to say, like Daniel and Johnny, I mean William, Martin, Ralph. Wow, that would be crazy. But even with some of the guys, that would be awesome. Just seeing if I missed any questions. Tashhawk, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Endgame is Miguel and Robbie on the same team. We need some kind of big common bad for that to happen. I wonder who they introduced for that role. See, this is the thing. When they get to season 5, 6, like obviously Silver and Kreese, well, I'm sure they would keep them for the long haul instead of killing them. Although it could happen. I mean, never say never, like I say. But I would like to see. I would love to see a character we haven't seen that could be related to the All Valley. So what if we get an ex? What if like a bunch of former All Valley, like champions are kind of involved, and they're working with Cobra Kai, or they decide to work with them? That would be insane. There's so many champions we don't know about. We don't. Daniel and Johnny aren't the only All Valley champs. I mean, we know Xander. There's a few others as well, but it would be cool to see ones that we never saw kind of involved. I don't know if that's something that people will be interested in, but I personally think it'll be cool. But yeah, this is going to be the big one. Like, who are they going to introduce? When I think of Marvel, for example, Thanos had been built for so long, but there's someone we need to see that's fresh, but also like that would hit the nostalgia of the Cry Kid. That would. I mean, Kim Sung Young, the sensei of Silver's, Captain Turner Silver and Grease. I mean, they learned it from Captain Turner, but the Tang Sudo that was from Kim Sung Young. So I know the guy is probably like, I don't know how old he'd be now in the story, but if they brought someone related, or I don't know, someone like, oh, they could bring someone huge. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna top it, but I just have faith in the story. We'll see. We'll see. That would be insane. I don't know how people feel about the Miguel Silva theories, but I feel like that's really outlandish. Like, I just feel like it's too. It's like, I think lazy writing would be the right way to put it. I don't think the big three would ever do that. So I don't think they're gonna be like, yeah, let's just make him his dad. It would be a cool twist. But it would be crazy no matter what. I really think they will do it. We haven't seen the tournament yet. The next tournament's then, so I'm sure we will. Yeah. I know that you did Shotokan when you were younger. Is that true? Yes. It was called Tiska Association when I did karate. I mean, they're still called Tiska in the UK, and Shotokan karate was the style. And yeah, it was amazing. I know not Mike Barnes, well, Sean Kanan, the actor behind Mike Barnes who played him, he learned Shotokan karate for the role of Mike Barnes. I think he said this in an interview with Cobra Kai Theory or someone else. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I mean, that profile photo and name kind of says it all. What styles do you know then? Like, or which ones you mainly know? We are definitely getting flashbacks. John Hurwitz confirmed a while ago we're getting flashbacks for sure. Silver's definitely got to be one of them because we don't know too much about his past, although it's connected with Kreese. There's a lot of things we still need to fill in. And Kreese, I hope we do get more, but that'll probably be within the Silver flashbacks, maybe. Release the full reaction somewhere. I posted clips of like my reaction to Ali returning, the finale of season 3. I might do the same with season 4. I'm kind of undecided. I'll see what I do in a time, but the streaming thing was, I'd love to do a watch party. That'd be awesome. I can release maybe not the whole episode, but like the parts that were like, gripping and I really reacted to. I mean, I reacted to the parts you would expect me to react to, so they would be long reactions, I guess. I think CK wins a tournament, but I want Hawk to win since he's my favorite. But realistically, Robbie wins it. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel. If season 5 comes in summer 2022, most likely in August, it's just 8 months away after the release of season 4. I mean, I think we will be getting a we'll get a release. Like maybe June. I mean, literally, I'm my birthday's in July, as you know. So if we got it like near my birthday, that'd be crazy. That would be amazing. Wow, I'm really behind on questions, aren't I? That's awesome, bro. Yeah. What's up, talking straight Nate? Yeah, I think Vidal did win. So like, I'm sure he will be back. Maybe the next, in the next season, the tournament, I'm sure he will appear as like a sensei. Maybe he sees Johnny Daniel. They kind of have a little scene. It'll be cool. An Indian version of Miguel. Thanks. I'm not Indian, but I'll take that. Okay. Dave Manek. Silver will do something bad to Johnny, and Kreese will get mad. Sam will call Johnny Uncle. Well, this is the thing. Actually, I actually really want to see an interaction with Sam and Johnny. Like, Johnny's like, I heard you beat Tori or this and that. He's like, you can be badass. You know that. They could have a little moment, but it'll be cool. Brie. Another good question. What's your prediction on how Daniel reacts to Terry the first time? Did you freeze him fail, take a cue from Johnny and attack him? If he attacked him, that would be out of character, maybe. But after the whole Kreese stuff, I don't know. What's your prediction? I think he would see, they did this with Chosen, right? And I'm a fan if they do it like this. So when he saw Chosen, when he was with Kamiko, he looks and sees Silver. I mean, he looks and sees Chosen, and then they show like the Karate Kid 2, the things that Chosen did, and then Chosen bows at him, and he's like, he got his fists up. I think Daniel was gonna be like, Silver, like he might say it, and he might get in a stance to fight. Maybe Silver tries to like hit him. I mean, they could make it a little bit different from the Chosen interaction, and maybe perhaps Daniel strikes first. And maybe Johnny's with him, and Silver's like, "Well, you definitely know you still know how to strike first, Danny boy," or he says some sort of like thing to egg him on. I think it will go either way, Brie. It's either he freezes and they show a little montage of the endearing moments he had with Cobra Kai under Silver, or it will be like they'll show that, then he kind of like goes into Silver, grabs him or something. It's like, "What are you doing here?" I would love that. That's something I'm really looking forward to, how they have that first interaction. But oh my god, that's going to hit Daniel like a ton of bricks, because he had that interaction with Chosen. It did shock him. Still couldn't believe it when Kamiko said he's different, he's changed. It was a long time. I think it's going to hit Daniel a lot harder than it would hit Silver when he sees Daniel. So yeah, I feel that, but that's something I really want to see. So we'll definitely see that. Tori's brother joins Cobra Kai. Well, we don't know how old her brother is, but could be in the same bracket of, Devon and Kenny that are coming in. Or Devon. Apparently it's Devon. I've been saying Devon wrong a long time. But I've heard people say Devon. I don't know if it's an American thing, but apparently it's Devon. I could see Daniel asking Silver how he liked federal prison. That would be quite funny, yeah. Do you think Xander Stone will be back for the All Valley? I actually want him to be. I said a while ago as a theory, just a wild theory. He could actually be recruited by Silver and Kreese to join Cobra Kai. They've already won the tournament. They're going to go back in, have to retain the title. Although it's a very different Cobra Kai, so people won't know this, that are just there at the tournament. I think it would be good to see him. He was an interesting character. Maybe he's back with Topanga. Maybe Aisha's part of Topanga, because I'm still curious if we'll see her in season 4. Yeah, Ben, I agree. I hope we do see him as well, Vidal. Oh yeah, John, another thing that popped my mind. I think we could see like a moment, and when Daniel saw Johnny with Kreese and he kind of thought, "Oh, Johnny's like with Kreese again. Has Johnny not changed?" He was saying, "How did your knuckles feel after what Miyagi did when he at the start of Karate Kid 2, he confronted him about him trying to hurt Johnny." I think Daniel could refer to like, how did that loss feel, back in the Karate Kid 3. But yeah, if it's not about him saying federal prison, maybe just how did that defeat feel, or something like that. But we'll see. But maybe he's in more shock, as I said to Brie, and he kind of just grabs him, or he just can't believe it. So many flies coming in because of the weather. It's really hot over here. It feels like Brazil. Shimon, what's your thought on me possibly winning the tournament? I'm a 6'10". You can be very tall and be successful, but Bruce Lee, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, that's what I'm saying. Remember in that Bruce Lee movie? I think that's Fist of Fury. Kareem literally, he's beating Bruce Lee a lot of it, but Bruce Lee wins in the end. Oh, who's your first interview for 2022? I will be interviewing people, later in the year for season 4. I can't say who though, and I can't say what will happen in 2022 because, yeah, I'm sure I'll be interviewing people maybe in January as well because I was interviewing people throughout like 4 or 5 months from the start of this year, kind of before 2021 as well. But as you already know, like January, February, March, April was a lot of interviews. Died down after that, and waiting for season 4 pretty much. There's still a lot I want to interview. There's still a lot of people I want to interview. I just haven't got the time to do it at the moment. But I would love to speak to more. But yeah, that's all I can say about that. Okay, there should be a video game where it has all the characters from the Karate Kid franchise to Cobra Kai, including Mr. Miyagi. I mean, the Cobra Kai game. I don't know if there's going to be DLCs extension with that. I actually still need to get it. I've seen the gameplay. I've seen Drew play it a few times. It's great. Definitely like what they did. Thank you so much, Loy. Thank you. I think a possible way they can give Hawk his spotlight is that Miguel gets injured in the finals and Hawk replaces him. Do you know what? I think there will be an injury for someone like maybe Hawk, which I think is I feel like he's the main character out of everyone that will probably get injured at the tournament because he's the one giving the injuries. He broke Dimitri's arm. The thing with Robbie's shoulder in the first in the All Valley in season 1. I think it's gonna be a thing that might humble him. Like he's been kind of going out there striking first, but I think someone's gonna strike him harder and it's gonna hit him hard. He's never been injured either, so like that would be interesting. I actually read the question wrong. You said about Miguel gets injured in the finals, Hawk replaces him. I think Hawk will get injured. I don't think Miguel get injured again unless it's kind of like the Karate Kid 3 where Daniel's like, in that situation, and then he wakes up and Miyagi really makes him focus. Yeah, we'll see. I think Miguel. I don't think he'll get injured. Perhaps maybe in the last fight he will, but we still don't know how it's all going down. But yeah. How Chosen found redemption. I would love to see more on Chosen. I always thought maybe after this show ends, they could do a spin-off on him and like what he's gone through in the last 30 years and then kind of like just really understand the character. It would be cool. Perhaps maybe more so like a mentor to Tori. Although I feel like Robbie's gonna be like the main one for Silver. But Tori and Kreese are more like the father-daughter thing. I get a vibe like that, but with Silver, it could be like the father-son thing with him and Robbie. So yeah, I do like the idea though. Stranger Things 4 just finished filming after 2 years. Us TK fans should be good. Yes, you are spot on, Armando. Good to see you again, man. We definitely have been getting our show quicker than expected. And as I was telling people at the start of this year, it's gonna go quick. Season 4 is gonna be here just like that. And we're a few months away from season 4, and season 5 is getting filmed soon. So it's gonna be the wait for season 5 might be even less than the wait for the season 4 release. So it might be less than a year we get it. If we get it in summer, that's literally in like 6-7 months time once season 4 rolls out. That's crazy. Like that also means teasers and trailers are going to come out earlier. So like the first teaser will probably come out like, if it comes out in June or July, then depending April, May we'll get something. Like that's not long. It's going to go quick. Enjoy it while it's here as well. What I've got to say is enjoy every moment Cobra Kai being a show and it's running. We'll get the spin-offs, but don't take it for granted. That's what I'm going to say. Shoot, forgot to say this earlier. Congrats. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. You're good, man. I'm still here. I'm actually going to end the stream at an hour. I don't think G-Rod can make it, which is a shame. But it's all right because I'm still having a blast on the stream. I think oh sorry, I just completely blanked out then. Have you seen a season 4 pick back in March of Johnny and the Beach with the same? Okay, this is a little bit of a spoiler, guys, but yeah, I did see that. That was in the season 4 All Valley promo as well. One of the shots of Johnny breaking that cinder block, he's wearing the same thing. That does feel like a montage. I think me and Drew said this as well. On my blog, just announced to release season 4. We're getting a date announcement teaser very soon for Cobra Kai season 4, 25th to Dumb event. It's got to happen. Have you noticed that on the All Valley teaser, Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do were wearing different gis? Do you think? Oh, okay. And sorry, guys, this is another spoiler technically. I think it's well, you got to think of it in this way. Even before that happened, with people saying that, I think they can't go into the tournament as like they can't decide on the dojo name and stuff. Maybe Johnny and Daniel are like, let's go in, but we're still a team. We're still working together. But technically, the All Valley would probably see that as cheating. So they have to go in as their own dojos, but secretly they're working together. So they can't, not everyone's going to be aware of the politics, but I'm sure, like, you know, they can't go and be like, we're a team, or if they combine dojos, their numbers are going to be more than most dojos. So you got to think of it in a legitimate sense. They can't go in like with an advantage like that. It'd be too much to be too unfair. Did you play You're the Best? You know what? I haven't listened to that in a while. That song. I used to listen to it in the gym a lot, but when I listen to when I do a deadlift PR, I'm listening to something heavier. So definitely. But when season 4's out, I'm gonna be listening to that all the time. Hey, that's awesome. I heard Primark are doing some merch and it's dead cheap, so I need to check out Primark when I get the chance. They're doing some Cobra Kai stuff, which is awesome. I think they might be speeding the release of season 5 and 6 up because of Sholo getting that movie role. I equals as okay. I see people saying like they might be doing it quicker because of Sholo, but it wouldn't just be because of one actor. I think they're trying to do it because of the other actors. I mean, look at Peyton, look at Tanner. They're going to get bigger roles. Mary as well, Jacob, Gianni. All these guys are going to get more limelight in the future. They're very young still. I know Mary's a little bit older than Sholo and those guys, but she's going to hit that stride where she hits the peak of her career at some point, although she's still very young still. But all these guys are going to have big careers, and Sholo is going to become Blue Beetle, a DC character, and he's so young still. I mean, Sholo's 20, I think, so he's going to be 21 probably when that film gets released, maybe 22, and you're going to see him being Blue Beetle at such a young age, and dude, he's going to have such a great career. These other actors are going to do great. Just watch. It's going to be fun seeing what they do after Cobra Kai as well, and with the spin-offs, depending on what they do, if anyone returns. But yeah, I think we'll get the teaser. If we get images, that would be awesome. But I feel like they need to drop the teaser. It's about time. Yes, it is. It's awesome. Yeah, so check it out. I don't know if it's select Primarks or every Primark, but check it out. Going to be very emotional when the show ends. Oh, definitely. I think when that day comes, it's going to hit me hard, knowing how quick it's gone. But then we got the spin-offs, and the show technically is still going to continue in an extent. So it's not like the show is fully over, but it's going to be sad. Yeah, definitely. You know what? I think that could be Devon, if it's not Sam, but we'll see. It's either her or Devon. I mean, the physique kind of just about looks like Devon, and I don't know, just bought the clothes. Maybe Devon was wearing that, but it could be Sam based on the color scheme and the clothing. Oh, Javo, that's awesome, man. Both the t-shirts I got cost around £33, but honestly, I was fine because it's never worth. It's never a waste of money when you're buying CK merch. I've got so much now, I think. Apart from my custom one, that look how cool this is. It has my name on it. I got this from a website. I can't remember the name, but they were selling this, and you can get your name on it, personalize it. It's so cool. Excuse all the hair on my shirt. That's my bunny from earlier on. He's been molting, so hair's been going all over my shirt. I think a lot of people want to see that happen. I think it could. Again, those guys in Stranger Things, they're going to get bigger roles. I really do hope we see Peyton, Mary, Sholo, Jacob, Gianni, Tanner. I want to see all these guys in X-Men. I'm going to tell you this. I honestly think, I know people might say this about the age, but Courtney Hengler could actually play like Jean Grey in X-Men. Ralph and Billy as Magneto and Professor X. I don't think it wouldn't work, but they would be awesome in the Marvel universe, no matter how they are. But I would love to see them in the MCU. That would be awesome. I'm trying to think what characters they could play, but yeah, that would be so cool. All you do after CK is Overshaman. I mean, they're still going to do the spin-off, so I'm not going anywhere with CK Nation. I'll see what we do, what I can kind of get going with this channel. I'm a big Marvel fan, as you know, and I really do want to do more Marvel. So Marvel Cinematic Nation will become Marvel have obviously got so much going on, and they have got such longevity. I'll be doing a lot more Marvel probably when the show ends for Cobra Kai, but I will be doing still a lot on the spin-offs and what they do with the big three. And yeah, I might then convert into theory-based fan fiction if there really isn't a lot because of the show kind of ending. But then again, I don't want to look too far ahead. Enjoy what we've got here, and we'll see how it goes. See, I don't know about this. I think Hayden was definitely teasing that he will kill for Kreese. He's that hungry. He's that loyal to Kreese. He will do like even kill someone for him. But I think I don't know if it'd be a young character. Could be someone older. If it was a young character, that would be the darkest thing they do in the show. But we'll see. Maybe not even season 4. I think maybe in the finale in the last season that could happen. Megacloud, where can I get some Shumi merch? I don't think I told you guys. This is a while ago now. I did open a spring shop for merch, and I'll be honest, one of my friends, close friends, bought some merch, and I wasn't happy with the quality. Someone else bought a t-shirt, which wasn't bad quality, but the bag my friend got, I was so annoyed with how it was so bad. I'm gonna start selling merch again. If you guys want to support the channel or rep CKN at home, wherever you are. And I'm thinking of just doing t-shirts. So I'm gonna set up a shop where you can just buy t-shirts. And like again, I'm not making a lot of money on it. It's not about that. It's really just if you guys want to buy merch. And it's just a cool little thing to do for you guys if you really, really support the channel like that. You consider yourself a fan of CKN. So yeah, I'm gonna sort that out. I'll update you guys on that and go from there. Thank you so much, Dominic. That would be interesting to see what happens with Silver and Dynatox. Now, this is something I think a few people did say. The shot with Tori and Robbie in the season 4 or Valley promo. Now, if you look at Tori's hoodie, it's literally a champion logo with the Cobra Kai logo or the Cobra Kai Cobra. And it's like infused with the champion logo. And Tori's wearing trackies and like or joggers and like a hoodie that's champion brand, but it's like got the Cobra Kai brand in. Either the show has got a champion sponsorship or Silver has been attracting these sponsors and he's got like champion sponsoring them in the show. Like that would be quite or for the dojo. I mean, with his business side, he could probably do some of that. Do you reckon they'll recreate Johnny versus Kreese in the opening season 2? I think Daniel and Silver fight has to happen. Johnny and Silver would be crazy. It would be cool if they did that, but I don't think Daniel's gonna fight Silva right there and then, unless it's like it depends on the situation. Question: who do you think will fight more of these four, the kids or the adults? This will be so Silva coming in. I will want to see him fight. So in a sense, I want the adults to fight more because the kids are always fighting a lot. I mean, we'll definitely get that, but especially with Silva coming back, I do want to see those fights happen more. Um, this is a good question, man. Bree, always going. You got so many good questions. um, I would hope to see the adults because of Silva alone, and maybe Bobby again, and yeah, Johnny and Daniel, of course, fighting Silva and Kreese. The kids are always going to be interesting though when they fight because obviously they got the energy, the youth. What I like is though the style of fighting. The adults a little bit older, they're obviously more experienced, but they're not as fast. But then the kids are so dynamic. They've got this skill. They've very vicious in their fighting. I love it. Do you think Jimmy will play a bigger role in season 4? Knowing what happened with Rob Garrison, rest in peace, he might have a little bit of a bigger role with helping him and Bobby. I'm sure will help Daniel and Johnny in a way. But yeah, I don't think it's ever going to end. Like the MCU will keep growing. They got another 10 years and 20 years. They'll probably have done more. I mean, they will always be Marvel. The multiverse has cemented that they could do this for another 50 years. So yeah. Don't think of ours. Who's your least favorite character? I don't actually know. It was Anthony just because of how annoying he is, but I don't know now. I don't hate Tori. I do think she's a bit out of line at times, but I don't know. I have to really come back to you that one, Frank. That is an interesting one. I have a theory, right? It's a bit far fetched. But remember these pictures of Terry Silver and playing back here? Well, on the all-way promo, Johnny McKillran. I think that's because they're hiding that leak about their geese. Or just trying to like confuse people. I've watched it a lot. Do you think Miguel will have his own dojo in future seasons? I think he will be a sensei of like Eagle Fang, not Cobra Kai. My bad. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure like Sam, Tori, Robbie, all these guys, they will eventually become experienced and old enough to kind of become like a sensei in a sense. Would be cool. Or like a top leader, like Johnny. He was like when he was in Cobra Kai. Like remember he was like coordinating fighting positions. Yeah, when they're doing the Kiars and the katas, like or the Kumite. Like I can imagine maybe Tori doing that and Robbie doing that with the class, just like how Kreese and Johnny were doing that. But guys, I'm actually gonna call it there. It's been an hour. Don't think G-Rod can make it, but it's all good. We had such a blast. Thank you so much for your questions. I really love what you gave. Bree, your questions were great. Everyone, I loved your questions. Thank you all for coming on. I will do more streams. I will be doing an MCN one soon for the Marvel stuff. I will do one for the next Spider-Man trailer because I haven't actually talked about the No Way Home trailer at all on that channel. But yeah, I've got to do a lot more on Marvel. And yeah, I've just guys, thank you so much for 15K. 16K is on the way. Let's get 20K. Let's get 50K. I might have to start upping these little things here. I'm gonna have to make them bigger, make them more interesting. Because I think you guys might be getting bored about the 1K thing each month. Let's just go crazy. Let's be optimistic. So guys, yeah, thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel, you know what to do. Subscribe right now. Follow me on Instagram because I will be right here. I will be talking about Cobra Kai, posting stuff and update you on all kinds of things. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a blast. All your questions are great. Really support. I really appreciate the support you guys give. And I always try and get back to your messages and everything. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Hope you all have a great evening. It's really late here. But yeah, thank you for joining again. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.